Sons of the Forest came out recently, and being one of my most hyped games, I thought I would document my experience through this new island. So, let us begin at the start. In a heli, flying above our destination. The goal? Find this lost billionaire, his wife, and daughter. Unfortunately, some dickhead got a lucky 360 on our pilot, causing us to start crashing. We hit some ground before two dudes got yeeted out of the helo, before it itself went plump in the water, and of course the water started to seep in. So, I kicked the shit out of the door, went into the water, and started to ascend to the surface. I soon regained consciousness, and instinctually, I grabbed a bag and Ziploc bag containing emergency gear. I went to help another survivor of the crash, which, might I say, I would really like to thank Innit for actually giving solo players an NPC companion, for both company and a helping hand. Although Cavern seemed a bit fucked, he still had most of his body functions, albeit his ears were... ugh. So I have to write him notes in order to tell him what to do. So I just told him to follow me, to which he nodded in approval. I looted the crates left by the crash and got some valuable supplies. I looked on the absolute godsend, also known as the GPS, and spotted a cave on the map. Now, I'll be honest with you, I completed the original game, so I know how caves usually are dangerous, so I had to make a choice.
Fuck, do I explore the cave this early? Ah, fuck it, why not? I encounter anything bad, I might as well just run away.
Yep, I decided to go and just hit cave. I told Cavern to stay put while I was in there. And when I entered, I lit my lighter, which... turns out these types of lighters exist in real life, but I don't think the model in game actually exists. But that's kinda cool. Electrical lighters seem like a cool thing, but I don't know, maybe they're pretty unreliable. Though, the only thing I was thinking of, or more so feeling, was uneasiness. Wandering through this place I didn't know exactly off by heart, kind of wasn't a bit nerve-wracking. The fucking bats certainly didn't help. Then I saw figures. Thinking they were cannibals, I slightly approached, getting ready to throw hands with them.
Nah.
Yeah, I knew Finger Boy would probably decimate me if I tried to fight it, so I just decided to try and find some better equipment before trying to tackle that cave again.
Alright.
I told Cavern to follow me again, and also tested a flute respawn when reloading a save, which it did, so that was something to keep in mind in case I desperately needed supplies. My plan now was just to roam on the right side shoreline with Cavern until I found something interesting. And something interesting I found. I found a campsite with a man who looked to have overdosed on ramen noodles. There was some rope that I could use to hang that I could use to make a crafted bow and some arrows. I thought I'd check out the purple exclamation mark on my GPS to check if it was important at all. And what did I find? Jack fucking shit. I figured I probably needed the shovel, as graves I found earlier had a shovel icon, meaning it was still in the game, and I just needed to find it. So, add that to the list of objectives I had. It was getting late, so I set up camp on the shoreline and also discovered a glitch when I made the repair tool. After cooking some fresh turtle for dinner, I went to sleep, hoping tomorrow would not be my last day alive. Day 2. Waking up with my mouth being as dry as my jokes, I sought out a pond and had a drink. I saw one of those purple markers was out at sea. Now with this being guaranteed not to require the shovel, I headed over, telling Calvin to stay put. While heading over, I saw a life raft in the ocean near where the marker was. So putting 2 and 2 together, that's probably where the marker, well, marked. So not being a bitch, I swam over there, and in the raft laid my prize.
Get on, get on!
A handgun. Ooh, so sweet. Of course, I had terrible luck. A shark conveniently started to patrol the surrounding waters. Now, I could waste a precious 9mm round on him, or I could just use a shitty arrow to scare him off. Of course, I chose the latter and booked it for the shore. After getting out of the water, I was admiring my new weapon when I accidentally came across the place where you get the rail for it. So yeah, that was nice. I didn't attach it though, as I thought it would block my sight picture, which, having foresight, I was right. While passing through some shrubbery, I witnessed a pretty gory sight.
Holy. Fucking hell.
Now, heading back to Calvin, and more importantly, my base spot, I was greeted by Calvin's hard work. This is why Calvin is great, and why he's my personal favorite addition to this game. With the logs, I started my, while not pretty, new home. Starting with the supports, then the floor outline, and the... Okay. With that encounter over, I continued with the base building, putting these support beams on my bases out. Honestly, I'll probably replace them when I expand. And then I built the floors themselves at night. And with that, day 2 is concluded. Hopefully, day 3 will be a little bit eventful. Yeah, JK, all it really was building my home. And making a club, which will come in handy later. But yeah, the footage was pretty boring. Also, when I build bases in games, I like to listen to shit while I'm doing it, so I can't play the audio. So yeah, here's what the home looked like after day 3, before I decided to do something actually interesting. Day 4. Yeah, I decided to explore the cave from earlier, you know, the one with the great tickler. If I were to explore that cave, it would probably get me something valuable, and it would also knock it off my objectives list. So, here we go. Into the darkness we come. I went to the part where Fingerboy and the figures were. And, well, let's just say I dealt with them. Sheesh. Club was a good investment. Harvesting the creepy armor from, what do you even call these things? Cannibals? I'm just gonna keep calling them figures continuing on. I found 2 pathways. One with bones preceding it, indicating danger. I knew a weapon was probably what this path led to, so I decided to bite the bullets and go down the dangerous path, but not before making some bone armor. Gotta be prepared, man. Now, continuing on, I saw more mutants, so with a molly I made, I tossed it at them.
Eat this, asshole!
Did jack shit, other than aggro them, so I just had to do it the old-fashioned way. And all that's left was Fingerboy. So harvesting more creepy armor, I first tried to kill it with a bow, but big problem, I can't see shit when aiming with it. So I just decided to use the club because, as proven before, I am a fucking terrible shot with the pistol. And with a couple of swings, that marked the end of the enemies in this cave. Pressing forward,
Yeah, not grabbing this, give me that. I still got the other way to explore, god damn. What the fuck is this? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Wait, hold on. I want to try something. Fuck! I thought, no. They actually got realistic in a way. There we go. Give me back my arrows, please. I see light! What? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, now I'm out of that shit with a stun gun and rebreather. I thought I'd hit home during the night. Also, Calvin followed me because I forgot to tell him to stay at home. So, he was also following me. But on the way, I thought to make a pit stop at Ramen Man Camp and slept till morning. Day 5, morning time, which means heading home time. When I made it back, I started building again, so yeah, I should say I loved the building in this game. Though watching it back, it was pretty boring footage. Though I did capture this gem while listening to music. Day 6 started off with another appearance of Mrs. Threelimbs, and me building Calvin a hut with a fireplace so his AI would stop getting stuck on the fucking house window. After finishing it with some of the ugly supports, I wanted to check out the green markers on my map to see what their deal was. And getting there, I noticed some golf carts and a cave, which I was a little worried, but I entered either way.
Fuck's sake.
Getting to the end, there was a hatch, and entering the hatch, there was a kitchen?
A lot of food. Okay, you need a key card. Jesus. Jesus.
Out of that find, I thought I'd check out the other two and this purple GPS that hopefully didn't need the fucking Oh, for fuck's sake! Checked out the GPS nearby, and while heading over there, I stumbled onto a campsite. Located there was a modern axe. No, not the same as this modern axe. With this new toy, I was happy, but not as happy as what I stumbled upon at the GPS signal.
Hold on. I see. Missed. Ah. Yep. Ooh. Ooh, flashlight! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. This is good.
Yeah, for future spelunking, this flashlight would probably prove to be a godsend, like the modern axe.
Okay.
Well, it depends on how bad the muties are. Seeing a cave icon nearby, I thought I would go there and explore it. And I got to the entrance and picked up the slingshot? No idea why it's here, but you know what, I'll take it. Going inside the cave, I saw a zipline. Now, putting two and two together again, I figured I need the rope gun that I keep getting ammo for. So, add that to the list. So I just fucked off to the final green marker. And it was another cave.
Okay.
Alright,
Well,
fine. I just entered to see a hallway? Heading down that hallway and into a room, I see
Oh. This is where you find the 3D printer.
So this is where the printer is. Yeah, this is kind of a big deal. So using the resin I've accumulated, I made some arrows, the mask, the flask.
1,000! Holy moly. We'll do more arrows.
Heading to the end of the hallway, there was an area that really reminded me of the original game's lab. I went back to the surface and, well, you know what time it is. Traveling at night to make it home to conclude this mammoth of a day. Day 7 was another building day, this time building the outer walls of the soon-to-be compound. I can't even say anything sort of funny happened. The most eventful thing was yet another appearance of Mrs. Threelimbs, but I promise, Day 8 will be an alright conclusion to this whole saga. Day 8 starts with me continuing work on the wall. Mrs. Threelimbs finally decided that I wasn't a threat, so I gave her a GPS, some better clothes, and the pistol. Now you might ask, why? Well, I didn't really need it at that point. Plus, if I really needed it, I could just get another one from the life raft. Wait a minute. I found one of the lost billionaires! So, I guess you could say I'm progressing through this task, but where the hell are the other two? And how the hell did Mrs. Virginia... Seriously? Wait. Seriously? You named her after a state? How did she grow another arm and leg? I guess I'll find that out later. After returning to working on the wall, it was 75% done when I had some different visitors.
Oh, Jesus! I cut off his fucking leg! Yoink.
Side note, where the fuck did this man go? 1 second he's there, the another one he's fucking Houdini'd away. After fending off this attack, I thought I paid the cannibals a little visit.
Surprise!
And not just this cat, another one as well.
God damn.
Which, it had this big motherfucker, so I fought him, and I tried to taser him. To which he fucking whacked me, causing me to get tied up, and having to cut myself down. So, me not wanting to make the same mistake again, I threw a good old fashioned grenade at him, and that finished the big man off. And I saw what was in these skin pouches which I kept finding, which, by the way, are random, so you never know what you're gonna get. Now, this is actually a bit later in the whole editing bit. A thing happened, which means I have to change how I was going to present this little ending bit. But basically, I didn't realize this when I was writing the script, but I ran out of space in my hard drive, meaning the ending part of this footage got lost. So, I'm going to make a reenactment of what happened based on memory. So, let us begin this little puppet show. You know, I'll call it a puppet show.
Warning, pure cancer, red. Happy warning. Action! Must be safe round here. Fuck my throat.
And that's my experience being a little pissed in this game. Do I recommend it? Hell yes. But, with one caveat. It's a bit buggy, and the AI can be a bit bad at times, but it is a good time, so if you're interested in the game, I guess go buy it. But I gotta harvest more skin from the figures, so I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.